going on, guys? This is your boy Random Guy Kev, and this is the Airsoft Report, your bi-weekly discussion on things happening in the airsoft community relating to event sales, news, product drama, YouTube, and all that random goodness that is Airsoft. The Airsoft Report is sponsored by High Power Airsoft, the best BB that's truly enhanced bio. And don't forget to check out airsoftgi.com and use the code RGK for 10% off your order. If you like the information being provided, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Information in this video will be available on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to the audio version of this and want to watch it, you can search Random Guy Kev on YouTube. Timestamps are provided below, so if you wish to skip ahead, please do so. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. What's the deal? Airsoft GI has some mystery boxes available, and they also just announced the MGC4 Mark III. Head over to airsoftgi.com for more information. EVIC, save 50% when you check out with the code SPRING25 on select items at evic.com. What's happening in the industry? EMG just announced the EMG Shadow System Licensed Combat Series DR920 gas blowback pistol. Head over to evic.com to pre-order now. Upcoming events and competitions. Events and competitions are subject to change, so check with your event producer for more information. February 28th, Ballahack Airsoft Fear in Virginia. March 15th and 16th, American Milsim Atlantic Front 2 in North Carolina. March 21st to the 23rd, Desert Fox Events, Battle for LA 2025 in California. March 22nd, Otherworld Production at Apocalypse 9 in Pennsylvania. Some competitions that are coming up, and they are also subject to change, so check with the event producer for more information. CSL, March 8th and 9th in Jungle Major Project N1 in California. NSL, March 1st and 2nd, U.S. Western Conference Seating Event 1 at Sac County in California. Tactical League, March 1st, Breach at Project N1 in California. So let's get into our topic. This is what I asked on the Instagram per usual, and I did ask it on YouTube. But do you think it? Whoa! Let me back up right there. Do you think if more friendly-looking replicas are created, it would help grow airsoft? And when I say that, friendly, gimmicky airsoft guns, like futuristic, all the colors. I'm gonna post one here. This was from Elite Force. They have a gun that's coming out. It's gonna be about $90. It has the eye trace system inside, but it does look gimmicky, like a Nerf gun. And the mag capacity is about 1,000 rounds. But again, it's eye trace. It's eye trace. It's not a Nerf gun. Do you think a gun like this, gimmicky guns, makes sense in airsoft to try to, get people back in airsoft? I think it does, personally, because when parents see like real looking, when they see airsoft guns and they see some of them look real, they're just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But when they see a Nerf gun, introducing kids into it, okay, cool. Let me rock that. They get a little bit older, then they make a little bit more money, or their parents are like, okay, I see that this is your hobby, you enjoy doing this. You know what? Let's keep doing it. Let's buy you some other stuff that you think are better. So I think getting people into airsoft, I think we forget about that step. Let's get them into airsoft. Once they're committed, they're locked in. Let's be honest. The times you purchase one gun or you use one gun and you were just like, oh yeah, this is fun. I like it. I thoroughly enjoy it. You kept coming back. Buying more, spending more. Come on. We all spend money on airsoft. We spend a lot of money on airsoft after we joined in, and it's like, oh, I want that too. So I think the initial gimmick, everybody's not gonna pick it up, but this isn't made for everybody. This is made to get those people to also get into Walmart and Target, because airsoft products used to be sold there, but now they're not, because again, they look too realistic. So if we start making, space guns like this, or make them comic book or video game they might be back on shelves, and that, get those players into airsoft. They could be using that in their backyard and be like, you know what, I want to hit a field. Let me switch up. And I think just getting people into airsoft is the goal here. Once we get them into airsoft, we can lock them in any direction, because they're gonna like what they like and go from there. We just need to get them in the door. Here's some responses. A small price to pay for airsoft salvation, more players in the sport. I agree on that. Let's get more players in, more bodies in, and it creates more visibility. These space-looking guns or gimmicky-looking guns, I think it helps. It helps the industry a lot. You know, helps keep those local fields active, help keep the local shops active, because you know, once they get in, they're just like, oh wow, there's better guns. Wow, ooh, there's guns that actually look like guns. Let me go pick that up. Because a lot, you know, 9 times out of 10, they'll see a Glock, they'll see a 416, and they'll be like, oh, wow, oh, there's even a shotgun. Let me get that. I saw that somewhere. And kind of go from there. Oh, I saw the sniper rifle. But yeah, here's another response. I bought a few of the rec revolvers for my kids, and they are a blast. So when you see the Hater come out, we bought a few of them as well, and the Airsoft collection just kept growing from there. Any good affordable options that the mass consumers can pick up at a non-specialty store will only grow the sport. That is how I got into paintball decades ago. I bought a Stingray at Walmart, and that was my gateway into the sport. A lot of companies forget we need to be growing the base as well as keeping the veterans happy with innovation. Good on Elite Force for thinking outside the box. I think a lot of other companies are gonna jump on this where they're gonna make video game guns. They're gonna make something like kind of flashy, but not so flashy, but affordable, but not too cheap. But it's at least it's getting people into airsoft. That's the whole goal here. It definitely wouldn't hurt anything. I'm curious to see the internal quality. I think having them from the store at the 1 jewel level, but able to upgrade later on as whoever buys them grows and explores airsoft more would be great. Also, if they can get the licenses for different games and movies, that would be pretty dope. I mean, this specific gun is retailing for $90. Comes with the battery and 1,000 round BB capacity. I think with the eye trace. So I mean, I think you're getting a lot for your money. And again, let's get people in there. So let's get them in. Let's just get them in. Once we get them in the door, they start having fun. Then they'll figure out what direction they want to go. They want to keep playing pubs. They want to, they want to play inside. They want to play outdoors. They want to do milsims. They want to do competitive stuff. That's it. We need to grow this as a whole. Like in some cases, I am seeing places where there are a lot of new players coming, but are they staying? That's the thing. They'll come for one game, but are they coming back? Purchasing and buying products and actually investing in this hobby. I think having something priced as low as this is set to be in stores would definitely open the door for more people to show interest like they do Nerf or even gel blasters. As a field manager, most of the moms get scared as it looks real. I want one just to show you, don't need the latest and greatest to go have fun. And that's the one thing, the selling point to the parents, because a lot of kids are getting into it. I mean, yes, you could sell it to an adult, but adults got money and they're just like, let me get the real looking gun over there. I don't want this thing. But this thing could, get a bunch of kids, a group of friends together, playing it in backyard, and all of a sudden they get a little bit older and they're just like, you know what, let's hit the field. Let's finally hit the field and see where it goes. I think there is room for both. Are they underpowered, kind of like TM's old Springers? Designs like these inherently attract children, and as such, I do not think they should be very powerful. The last thing we need are headlines about children shooting themselves with airsoft guns. I remember seeing stuff like that on my local news when gel blasters became big a few years back. Otherwise, I think it's great to get more eyes on the hobby. And I agree with this, guys. Overall, what is your opinion on gimmicky like guns, video game style guns, comic book like guns, like something where it's not like, it doesn't look like a real firearm, but it's just it's flashy, but it still works. People can still use it indoors and maybe even outdoors, but it gets those new players in. Like I've seen a lot of families come in together and play together, all of them kitted out, everything. I've seen dads and sons play together. It's once you get one person in, a lot of times they bring in the other person, like, yo, come on, it's a fun time, just try it one time, rent a gun and come try it out. And a lot of times that helps grow the community. And that also fosters innovation. This fosters innovation for the veteran players. Hey, I don't care about this gimmicky gun. I care more about this one. And the company now that the company has enough funds to be like, okay, let's do some R&D on this product because we're making enough from this. Airsoft is growing. We see it growing. So how do we keep the people that we already have? Now we got to focus on, making more realistic guns for them and kind of take it from there. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. Airsoft Uploads. So I have 2 videos. One is from US Airsoft. He did this video a couple weeks ago about exposing the serious problem with YouTube and the algorithm. And it was very interesting to watch. I mean, he got a lot. Me and him talk offline, and he's been working on this for a minute. And I told him, like, yo, do it. Make this thing happen. Gather as much information as you can. And he's been in some of those circles with like prominent YouTubers. And they give him great feedback on it. I think everybody should watch it just for some insight on posting, on what to post, things like that. Those people that are new to content creation and want to post things, be very mindful about what you post. Positive stuff, good stuff, people having fun, that's always good. The negative stuff, please refrain from that. When I say negative, the mag dumping stuff and cheating and that stuff, come on. It's old news. Like, move on. Next one is Crow SNG. Where they were playing out looked very cool. I mean, it's dope having your crew of guys that you can play airsoft with and do some of these tactical things with. I think it's cool, and it's like, yeah, I just want to have fun with my people, make sure we use our tactics that we normally use to do what we need to do, and it's fun. I mean, using it in pubs, you could. Hey, I've seen people do it, but using pubs as a training ground for milsims and other things, which is cool. I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. There is a market for everybody. Everybody is welcome into airsoft, whether you be a hoodie warrior or you be kitted out milsimmer. Like, doesn't matter. But that's all for this episode. Let me know what you guys want to discuss on the next episode. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.